People and games.
Period 1. Activity 1. Club. Coach. Either. Miss. Practice. Soccer. Sports bag. Training. Whose.
To describe the picture on page 53. 1. Omar is sitting in the kitchen with Adnan. 2. They seem to be eating breakfast there. 3. There is a big sports bag near the door. 4. And this may mean that someone has training today.
Period 1. Activity 3.
3. Listen and answer the questions.
1. What do Yasmin and Adnan both plan to do this evening?
They both plan to do training.
2. What are their teams both going to do tomorrow?
They are both going to play big matches.
3. What language problem does Omar have with his cousins?
Adnan calls the game soccer, but Omar calls it football.
4. Which match is Omar going to watch tomorrow?
He's going to watch Adnan's match.
Period 1. Activity 3 and Activity 4. Omar has seen a big sports bag. It isn't his, so he asks Adnan.
Whose is that sports bag, Adnan? Is it yours? Or is it Yasmin's? It's hers. Mine is over there by the stairs.
Yes, I've got training at the club today. Our coach says we really mustn't miss it. We have to practice more.
I mustn't miss my training either. You see, Omar, our teams both have big matches tomorrow. What kind of sport do you mean? Basketball? Volleyball?
No, soccer.
Soccer? What's that? I've never heard of it. Oh yes, it's soccer here in America, but everyone else calls it football. Ah, football. I love the game.
I do too.
But football isn't a game for girls, is it? Not like volleyball.
I don't agree.
I don't either. Lots of girls play it here.
It's a game for everyone, and it's my favourite.
Mine too. I really miss football. What about training with me this evening? Fantastic. And can I come and watch your match tomorrow? Yes, it'll be good. Our team are going to win.
You should come and watch our game, Omar. Ours will be much better than theirs.
Period 2. Activity 2. 1.
What have you got in your sports bag? I've got my trainers and all my football things.
2.
Why do Americans say soccer for the game of football?
Football means American football to them, so they need a different name.
3.
Did Fuad score? He almost did, but he missed 3 times.
4.
It wasn't a very good game yesterday. Our team need to practice more.
I didn't enjoy the game either. Everyone played badly.
5.
Have we really got training again this evening? Yes, we're going every day this week before the big match.
6.
Whose are these socks? Are they Ahmed's?
Yes, I think they are. His socks are that colour.
7.
We don't have a school team, so we went to the club in our town. That way, we can play games and also get help from our fantastic coach.
Read again and answer the questions. 1. Whose is the big sports bag? It's Yasmin's. 2. Why is training today more important than usual for them? Because they both have important matches tomorrow. 3. Why has Omar never heard of soccer? Because soccer is an American word. He calls it football. 4. How does Omar feel about football and girls? He doesn't think it's a game for girls. 5. What do his cousins tell him about football in America? They say that lots of girls play it in America. 6. Where does Adnan invite Omar to go with him? He invites Omar to train with him. 7. Who does Adnan think will win his match? He thinks his team will win. 8. Why does Yasmin think Omar should watch her team's match? She thinks her match will be much better. 4. Work in groups of 3. Listen again and practice the conversation. One. Read sentences 1 to 4. 1. It's a game for everyone. And it's my favorite game. 2. 2. Mine. 2. 3. You should come and watch our game. 4. Ours will be much better. Complete the table with possessive pronouns from above and the conversation. Possessive adjectives. Singular. My. Your. His. Her. Plural. Our. Your. Their. Possessive pronouns. Singular. Mine. Yours. His. Her. Plural. Our. Yours. Their. Look at the sentences again. Add possessive adjective or possessive pronoun. 1. In each of sentences 1 and 3 there is a possessive adjective plus noun. 2. In each of sentences 2 and 4 there is a possessive pronoun. This gets its meaning from the possessive adjective, noun in the sentence before. 2. Work in groups. Have conversations about these things. Boots. Shirt. Shorts. Socks. Sports bag. Tracksuit. Trainers. Are these your boots, Ali? No, they aren't mine. Are they yours, Khalid? No, they aren't my boots either. Well, whose are they? They may be Ahmed's. Ah, yes, they've got his name on them. Ahmed. I think these are yours. Thanks very much. I've been looking for them. 3. Work in groups of 3 or 4. Have conversations about your things. Collect something from each student in your group, for example, a school bag, a ruler or some papers. Each thing needs the student's name on it. You may need to add this. Develop conversations like the ones in Activity 2. Start like this. Is this your school bag, Ali? No, it isn't mine. Is it?
Period 4. Activity 1. Compete. Everything. Everywhere. Invent. Kick. Part. proud. Rule. Somewhere.
Word formation. Compete. Competition.
Period 4. Activity 2 and Activity 3. 1.
What was Alexander Graham Bell famous for? He invented the telephone.
2.
Great news! Jamila is in the school team.
Yes, and her family are all very proud of her.
3.
The first part of the match was terrible. Our team played really badly. Yes, but after the first 20 minutes, they got better and better.
4.
We've got a lot of things to do before our trip.
Yes, and we have to finish everything today.
5.
How far can you kick this ball? All the way to the end of the pitch.
6.
What's the football rule about touching the ball?
Players can't touch it with their hands.
7.
Farida is an excellent volleyball player, and she's training really hard.
Yes, I think she's hoping to compete for a place in the national team.
8.
I've been looking for my school bag everywhere, but I can't find it. Maybe it's somewhere under your other things in your very untidy room.
Period 4. Activity 4.
Excuse me, Salim. We're trying to find out more about the way people live. This time, we're asking about sports.
I see. How can I help?
Thank you. I need to ask you some questions. It won't take long.
Well, okay then. What would you like to know?
Well, tell me this. What kinds of sport do you do?
Well, I often play football.
And do you do anything else?
Yes, I often go swimming too.
Thank you. And now, can I ask you, Fatima?
Yes, fine.
Thank you. Here's the first question. What kinds of sport do you like?
Well, I play volleyball a lot.
And do you do anything else?
Yes, I go running a lot too.
Thank you. And now, can I ask you, Hazim?
Okay, that's fine with me.
Thank you. So, first can I ask this? What kinds of sport do you do?
Well, I sometimes play basketball.
And do you do anything else?
Yes, I sometimes play table tennis too.
5. Work in pairs. Ask and answer questions. Student A, act as the interviewer. Ask her questions. Student B, act as Salem, Fatima or Hazem. Answer the questions for them. Then answer the questions for yourself. Okay at the picture. Answer the questions. 1. What kind of game does this seem to be? It's a type of football. 2. Why does this look like a game from the past? Because of the clothes, the buildings, and the way they are playing. 3. What looks different from the modern way of playing the game? This game isn't in a stadium. There are not 11. 4. What is different about the things that modern players wear? The players aren't wearing their team's sports kit. 2. Read and mark the sentences true or false. 1. Games with teams that compete are not just a modern idea. True. 2. Long ago, games used to have clear rules. False. 3. Players from just one team decided the rules of the game. False. 4. Today, people round the world love football more than any other game. True. 5. Schools do sports to give their pupils a rest and some fun. False.
Period 5. Activity 3. People and games.
People have been playing team games since ancient times. But why? Well, people have always loved to be part of a great team, to compete their hardest with others, and to win too. We still love our games, but games have changed. They have changed because now there are clear rules. These make everything about a game clear to everyone. Take football, for example. In the past, hundreds of people sometimes played for days. There were no rights and wrongs, and matches were not very safe either. Players often kicked each other more than the ball. Then, in 1863, players from different teams met, decided the rules together, and invented the modern game. The rules have helped to make football the world's favorite sport. People everywhere understand it and play it. So, at any time, someone, somewhere in the world, is scoring a goal. That someone is often a young player in a school game. But why play football at school? Well, many people think that sport helps to make us better people, and so games are an important part of school life in many countries. They include football and other games like volleyball and basketball, and teams from different schools compete hard to win. When they do, everyone, down to the smallest pupil, is proud and excited.
Did you know? In 1934, Palestine was the top team from Asia in the World Cup. Sadly, Palestine lost 2-1 to Egypt, the top team from Africa. Since then, the day of that match, the 6th of April, has become Palestine's National Sports Day. Read to find information. First, read what these people are asking. 1. What's wrong with the old game of football? What do we need to change? 2. School should just be for traditional subjects like maths, science and languages. Why should we make games part of school life? Now get information from the text on page 56 to answer them. 1. Say how the old game of football needs to change. They needed to have rules. They needed to play on a pitch. They needed to stop fighting. 2. Say how games can help make the pupils better people. They get fit. They learn about being part of a team. They learn to try hard. EAD again and answer the questions. 1. Why have people always loved team games? Because they have always loved learning to be part of a team, compete and to win. 2. In England, what was football like in the old days? Hundreds of people played. The game went on for days. It wasn't safe. Players kicked each other more. 3. When and how did the modern game start? 1363 teams got together too. 4. How have rules helped to make football the world's favorite game? Because people everywhere can understand it and play it. 5. Why are volleyball and basketball, like football, often important in school life? Because sport helps to make us better people. We learn to compete hard. and were proud and excited when we win. 3. Read again and explain the underlined words. 1. Line 1, but why? But what is the reason for this? 2. Line 6, there were no rights and wrongs. There were no things that you mustn't do, and not things that you must. 3. Line 11, that someone is often a young player in a shoe game. The person who is scoring a goal somewhere in the world. 4. Line 11, but why play football at school? But what is the reason for playing football at school? 5. Line 14, when they do, everyone. When they win. Walk in pairs. Discuss the questions. What sports are common in Palestinian schools? Which do you play, would you like to play? Are there any that you would not like to play? Do people play in school time or at the end of school? Do you agree with this? Or should it change? Do you think it is important to compete with other schools and win? Or is it fine just to play games? For fun. Make words from pairs of words. Ache. Ball. Day. Fall. Ground. Line. 1. Room. Where. Work. 1 basketball. 2 bedroom. 3 birthday. 4 earache. 5 homework. 6 landline. 7 playground. 8 somewhere. 9 someone. 10 waterfall. 2 choose and write the correct words from activity 1. 1 playground, a place for pupils to go outdoors and enjoy themselves between lessons. 2 landline, a phone that is not a mobile phone. 3 bedroom, a room for sleeping. 4 someone, a person, but you don't know who. 5 somewhere, a place, but you don't know where. 6 waterfall, a place where the water in a river goes straight down. 7 homework, work for school that you do at home. 8 birthday, the date of the year when someone first arrived in this world. 9 earache, something that usually hurts a lot. 10 basketball, a game for very tall people. 3. Match the number dates with the written forms. Read them out. 1 1900 1900. 2 1908 1908. 3 1912 1912. 4 1986 1986. 5 2000 2000. 6 2009 2009. 7 2013 2013. 8 2027 2027. 4. Work in pairs. Make statements with dates, like these. I started school in year. I moved to this school in year. Our school first opened in year. My family moved to place in year. I hope to leave school in year. 5. Do the puzzle. Find and match the Teblaskal Buftul Lateb Sinton names of sports to the pictures. Basketball. Football. Table tennis. Volleyball. Swimming. running, read sentences 1 to 5. 1. A football is my favorite. B. It is mine. 2. 2. A. I love the game. B. I love it. 2. I do. 2. 3. A. I don't agree. B. I do not agree, either. 4. People have always loved to compete their hardest, and to win. 2. 5. There were no rights and wrongs, and matches were not very safe, either. Look at the sentences again. Complete statements 1 to 5 with positive or negative. 1. In 1 and 2, Speaker B uses 2 to agree with Speaker A's positive statement. 2. In 3, Speaker B uses either to agree with Speaker A's negative statement. 3. In 4, 2 shows that the second idea goes with the positive first idea. 4. In 5, either shows that the second idea goes with the negative first idea. 5. We use 2 and either to agree with something that came before, 2 for something positive, and either for something negative. Write short answers. Use 2 and either. Then practice in pairs. 1. Yasmin has got training this evening. Adnan. B. Adnan has. 2. 2. Adnan can't miss training this evening. Yasmin. B. Yasmin can't, either. 3. Adnan really wants to win tomorrow. Yasmin. B. Yasmin does. 2. 4. Yasmin's team will play really well. Adnan. B. Adnan's team will. 2. 5. Adnan's team won't lose. Yasmin's team. B. Yasmin team won't, either. 6. In Britain, we don't call it soccer. Palestinians. B. Palestinians don't call it that, either. 3. Read sentences 1 and 2. 1. These make everything about a game clear to everyone. 2. Someone somewhere in the world is scoring a goal. Look at the sentences again. Write someone, something, somewhere or everyone, everything, everywhere. 1. We use someone, something, somewhere to talk about a person, thing or place when we do not know who, what, where it is. 2. We use everyone, everything, everywhere to talk about all the people, things or places in a group or in the world. 4. Complete the conversation. Use words from Activity 4. Then practice in pairs. After the team come back from a game at a different school. Teacher. Shush. Listen, very one, please. I've got something important to say. Someone has left a grey sports bag at the back of the team bus. Whose is it? Player. Oh, thanks, Mr. North. It's mine. I've been looking everywhere for it. I knew it was somewhere in the bus, but I couldn't find it. I was starting to feel bad because I've got everything in it. My football things, my school books and my homework. Complete the conversations. Use possessive pronouns and possessive adjectives. Then practice in pairs. 1. A. Look, Nassim, I've found our football shirts. B. Well done. But which is your football shirt, and which is mine? A. Well, my shirt has got 3 buttons, and this one has only got 2, so I think it's yours. 2. A. I think these trainers are Nabila's and Samir's, but whose are whose? B. Well, she's shorter than him, so I think her trainers are smaller than his. A. So these bigger ones are his trainers, and the smaller ones are hers. 3. A. You've got our CD, haven't you? And you've got Tariq's and Huda's, too. B. Yes, but which are which? A. Well, we spent 7 dinars on our CD. And they only spent 4 dinars on theirs. B. That's right. So this cheaper one is their CD, and this more expensive one is ours. 2. Complete the table. Complete the conversation. Use words from the table. Then practice in a group. The Al-Masri brothers and sisters have prepared a picnic for their school team's match at another school. Now they are waiting for the team's bus to arrive. Dima, Fuad, Hanan, Sadiq. Listen, everyone. Have we got everything for our picnic? For example, where's the bread? Sadiq. I think I've seen it somewhere, maybe it's in this bag. Yes, it is. Dima. Good, but I can't see the apples anywhere. Fuad. Yes, I've been looking for them everywhere, too, and I haven't seen them anywhere. Dima. Well, can someone run back to the house and look for them? Hanan. Yes, I'll do that. Fuad. Oh, no. Now there's something else to worry about. Dima. What's that? Fuad. The bus is coming. Hanan had better be very quick or she'll miss it. 3. Work in pairs. Make positive and negative statements. Answer with 2 or either. 1A. I love table tennis. B. Edo. 2. Or, I don't. I prefer normal tennis. 2. Or I've never been to a basketball match. B. I haven't, either. Or, I have. I've been to several games. Now go on with these ideas. 3. I don't like waking up early. 4. I've lost my pens and pencils. 5. I'm trying to get fit at the moment. 6. I didn't watch any TV yesterday. 7. I was doing homework all evening. 8. I won't have time to go training tonight.
Period 10. Activity 1.
So how did you get on?
It was terrible.
Was it very hard?
Yes, it was. First, we started with 20 minutes of exercises.
Really? And what did you do then?
Then we practiced passing the ball.
Oh, we did that too. And what did you do after that?
After that, we practiced kicking the ball down the field.
Really? We didn't have to do that. And then what did you do?
We ran round the pitch 3 times.
Are you serious?
Yes. And then we practiced running with the ball.
Right. We did that too. And what then?
We played a game for 20 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yes. And we were getting really tired.
I'm sure you were.
We didn't finish for 2 hours. And we didn't stop to have a rest either.
You can't be serious.
Period 10. Activity 2.
So how did you get on?
Was it very hard?
Really?
Really?
Are you serious?
You can't be serious.
One. Omar's cousins love the game of football. It's their favourite, and it's his too. 2. They're both going to go training this evening because they've got big matches tomorrow and they really want to win. 3. People play football almost everywhere you go in the world. There are big national and international competitions too, and the greatest of all is the World Cup.
2. Write about the cousins' training. Do these tasks. After that. Finally. First. Next. Then. 1. Complete the first sentence of paragraphs 1 and 2. Choose words from the table in period 9. 2. Complete the rest of paragraph 1. Use these expressions. 3. Write the rest of paragraph 2. Use expressions from activity 2 question 2 again, and use information from the table in period 10. Paragraph 1. Adnan and Omar went to their final training the evening before the big match, and they had a lot to do. First, they started with 20 minutes of exercises. Then they practiced passing the ball. Next, they practiced kicking the ball down the field. Then, they ran round the pitch 3 times. Then, they practiced running with the ball. Finally, they played a game for 20 minutes. Paragraph 2. Yasmin went to hers the evening before her big match, too, and she also had a lot to do.